Hello, wild people. Welcome to AK Wild One. Are you reluctant to get into backpacking because you think you're too old or maybe you just don't have the skills? Well, today on episode 1 of Trail Breakers, I'm going to introduce you to a woman who conquered both of those fears and left them in the dust. At 62, backpacking was one of the last things Maureen O'Bryan imagined herself doing. It had been 40 years since she strapped on a backpack, but one day a casual acquaintance reached out to her to ask if she would be interested in backpacking a section of the Pacific Crest Trail. She didn't know if she was up for the task, but her competitive spirit and quiet determination pushed her forward. For 3 months, she hiked with a backpack and added distance, elevation, and different types of terrain. She spent hours watching YouTube videos to stay inspired and slowly collected backpacking gear. She practiced setting up her tent and camped in her sister's backyard. Maureen committed to a healthy lifestyle to inspire and teach her grandchildren about the outdoors and increase her quality of life as she ages. On the first day of her PCT section hike, her leg cramped and her hiking partner considered ending the hike early. But Maureen would not surrender. She recovered during the first night and found her groove on the second day. She pushed through the pain and completed the hike after a 20-mile day. Maureen will tell you she's determined or stubborn, depending on your choice of words. After that hike, she was tired, but hooked on backpacking. Over the next 3 years, her list of backpacking accomplishments grew. She increased the miles she hiked and the number of nights she spent on the trail. She's proud of the following achievements: a 42-mile hike around Mount Hood with her hiking partner Alex, who afterward declared Maureen was now a certified kick-ass hiker. A PCT section hike near Big Bear, California with a group of women her age. She later returned with her hiking partner Alex to hike the trail a second time. Section G in Oregon and the trails near Mount St. Helens with a 27-year-old friend who she taught how to backpack. A 7-day trip of Section E of the PCT in Oregon with her hiking partner Alex. That 82-mile section hike was her longest trip. During 2023, she planned and completed 5 backpacking trips, including the Lewis River Trail, a 3-day trip to Mount St. Helens, the Mackenzie River Trail, Section D in Oregon with her 27-year-old friend, and Section G in Oregon, again with her hiking partner Alex. Maureen is motivated to stay fit for her grandchildren and to cultivate within them a love of the outdoors. She enjoys the hiker community and hiking with friends she has met along the way, including a 27-year-old backpacking partner. Hiking with someone younger helps Maureen stay young at heart. She also enjoys meeting new people along the trail who share her passion for the outdoors and who swap tips and stories of the trail. To top it all off, Maureen loves taking pictures of all the beautiful places she has wandered. So if you think you're too old or lack the skills necessary to get into backpacking, Maureen hopes her example will inspire you. She also has some practical tips to help motivate and inspire you. First, become determined. Quit making excuses and start making a plan. Maureen stays fit because she wants to inspire her grandchildren. On her hikes, she carries pictures of them to remind her of the importance of staying healthy. She has a solid why. Next, get inspired. Watch YouTube videos on backpacking and begin to dream the what-if dream. Third, remember, small steps matter. Make a plan to get healthy. Start working out and eating better. You'll be amazed how many health issues disappear when you drop weight, start eating healthy, and exercise. Invest in a pair of trail shoes and start walking a mile. Slowly add distance as you get into shape. And while all this is going on, start setting aside a little money to invest in equipment you need, or borrow or rent or find used gear. If you're still working, use the weekends to complete an overnight trip, then slowly add distance and days and nights on the trail. And remember to stretch when you're on the trail. And finally, Maureen says, don't be afraid to dream big. Make sure your why is bigger than your can't, because you can. You know, Henry Ford is famous for saying, whether you think you can or think you can't, you're right. Remember, it might be difficult to take that first step. For Maureen, the backpacking passion smoldered for 40 years before it ignited. If you think it's too late, if you think you're too old, or you have too many obstacles in your life to keep you from finding a wilder path, try not to overthink it. Take that first step, and perhaps one day you'll adopt Maureen's creed, which goes as follows: I'll get on the trail until my body says I can't. Well, wild people, please leave an encouraging comment for Maureen and feel free to ask her questions. I know she'll respond. Also, if you've overcome or are attempting to overcome an obstacle in life through hiking or backpacking, please consider sharing your story with our community here on AK Wild One. This channel's primary purpose is to inspire people to commit to an outdoor lifestyle, regardless of the obstacles they face in life, whether it's age or health related. Check out the video linked in the description for more information about how you can share your story on our Trailbreakers series. You never know, your story just might inspire someone to get off the couch and into the wilds, to change their I can't to an I can. And so, until we meet again, live wildly, my friends.